But what I wanted to make sure, before we got too far into things, we just got done with a Fab 5 and 25 on our flawless face. And that's going to be a recording that you're going to have access to, that you can watch and share with customers, watch and take notes and see how you would tweak it for your own presentations. But it's absolutely not meant to be rocket science. It's one of the follow-up appointments that we offer that you can absolutely offer in a very limited, you're not offering the kitchen sink. We're only going to talk about foundations in this appointment. And that way it's not going to be a long appointment. And it gives reasons for follow-up bookings, like to talk glamour, to talk, additional skincare, whatever the reasons are. So what we are looking forward to next week, because Wednesday I am unavailable, we're shifting Wednesday Night Live to Tuesday. And so we're going to be doing, for our glamour, we're going to be doing the mascara, mascara-thon, it's like a Mascara Nation presentation, because International Mascara Day is the following day. Or is it International Lash Day? I can't remember which one it is. Either way, something lashy. Something lashy is coming. But because what I'm going to want are volunteers to be able to talk about these foundations. And what we have here is Lash Love Panorama, Lash Love Waterproof, Lash Intensity, Mary Kay Great Heights, and Mary Kay Ultimate. And I'm going to share this with you guys too, so you can see. I love this chart because it just shows what it does. It shows, does it lengthen? Does it give you volume? Does it give you separation? Is it conditioning? Is it long lasting? Is it waterproof, et cetera, et cetera? So that is one. So it's going to be lash products that we're going to be talking about. So before we even get into next week, first come, first serve on which mascaras you guys want to talk about. Does anybody have a favorite, Terry or Phyllis, that you want to be able to talk about?
I'll do Lash Love.
Okay, Lash Love it is for Miss Phyllis.
Ultimate?
You got it. Lash Love and Ultimate. And then we will get other volunteers to do the others. Okay, beautiful. Awesome. So that's going to be on Tuesday next week at 6:30. And then we will do our normal Wednesday night on a Tuesday. Isn't that exciting? I think it is. So now what I want to do, friends, is I want to go ahead and I'm going to set up the slideshow here. And this way you can see all of our new spring products. Because today I had deleted enough things out of my stuff to be able to show what in the world we're doing here. No, I don't. I want this slideshow from current slide. Donka, do what I want. Okay. Screen, show taskbar. All right. Here we are. I'm hearing Jeff talk to Zoe, I think. I don't know what they're doing. It's okay. All right. There we go. All right. Can you see spring products?
No. Oh, yes.
Hooray! Okay. Well, this is our newest mascara. It's our Great Heights, which we've talked a little bit about in these last couple of weeks because consultants were able to order them at the end of last month. It's lightweight, buildable formula that's going to give you longer looking lashes with each coat and 75% longer looking lashes with 3 coats. And I tested it and it's true. So that's 18 on your price point. And oh my gosh, it's a great product. I love it. The end. Okay. There's some product central information you can find. You can download the Great Heights Mascara PDF for more info. It also shows the other mascaras and some other options that you have there. So anytime you can find things, you can save the PDF, turn it into a picture, and you can post it in social media. You can send it to customers. It's awesome. So here is the limited edition Mary Kay Brow Kit, 28 each. You've got them in 3 different shades, blonde, dark brunette, and brunette. You've got a dual-ended angled brush and then a spoodle. And this is going to help you. It's got a tinted pomade, I guess. I don't think we'd say pomade. We'll go pomade, and then I'll look it up later. A tinted brow powder and a highlighter powder. And this, I've seen some tutorials on this, and I think I posted it in McCracken's Miracles on Facebook for you guys to check it out. And I think you might even be able to find some on YouTube already and on TikTok with what we've got going on with our directors and consultants that are already using it. It is limited edition, which means when they're gone, they're gone. So they're only in this spring lookbook as of now. But if anybody falls in love with them, you got to make sure you call corporate and let them know. Okay. Next up, we have special edition Mary Kay Illuminating Bronzer and the special edition Mary Kay Highlighter. So here's the deal. When it's special edition, that means it's going to be in the spring lookbook and the summer lookbook. It's always going to be in 2 while supplies last, but the plan is 2 lookbooks when they say special edition. And on the bronzers, your choices are medium glow and deep glow. I have on medium glow on my cheeks and my eyelids today. And then your highlighter is one highlighter fits all. And that one, they're each 22. They're the same size as the Endless Performance and the Sheer Mineral Press Powders. They fill in, one side of the palette just great. And I love them. I always get excited when we have these in. Now this, I love the formula. It's a new look. It's that gradient pink where it's lighter at the top and a little bit darker at the bottom. A lot of our packaging is turning into that. I think it's really trendy. So think about it as, Mary Kay always wanted the packaging to look great in a white bathroom, which is why when you think about some of her packaging, why was it so pink or what have you? That's why. So this nourishing oil, still 50, still the same, bottle size and whatnot. It's just got a little bit different packaging on it now. And that's the regular line. And then, oh my goodness, you guys, we've got our mineral-based, I'm grabbing the box so I can read. It's our sunscreen, broad spectrum, SPF 50 for face and body. It's water resistant for 60 minutes. So that means you would reapply so you don't get scorched. And it's 30, but it's a huge, it's 4 fluid ounces. So that's quite a bit of sunscreen in there, my friends. And it's got the SPF 50, which is wonderful as well. Now stand by because there's more stuff coming here. Now you have your beautifully rebranded After Sun Replenishing Gel. If you still have some from last year, it's still good. It's just going to be very blue, as it always is. And it still is blue. It's just in a different packaging. It's not clear. So you've got your green tea and vanilla bean extracts for antioxidant support. It's a wonderful product. It's 20. And it is special edition, which means it's geared for this lookbook and next lookbook, and that's it. So once the summer lookbook is done, it will not be appearing. So just keep that in mind. Now, here's where the bundling can get fun. We've got 2 sunny day bundles. You've got the special edition Protect and Refresh bundle, which is the body sunblock with the After Sun Replenishing Gel for $50. And when you do that, you can get the cool beach towel for $5. Okay. And I'll show you the beach towel here. I've got it in front of me, but I don't think you guys can see me. Then the other option is the special edition Pure Protection bundle. And that's just 2 tubes of the Mary Kay sunscreen broad spectrum SPF 50. You do one of those, you can get your towel for $5. And that's how you can get your towel in those bundles. And I'm going to get out of there and stop sharing. Aren't you excited? Yay. So here's the towel, you guys. It's a nice size towel.
I like the towel.
Into a table shape, you know.
That's cute.
It's soft. I set it down and a cat's laid on it, so it couldn't be too bad, you know. It's soft. Cats like it. It's good. So that's the scoop there. So now I want you to save the date for a couple of things. Number one, I've registered for a virtual career conference because there's two options. There's going to ones that are not close by.
Yeah.
This one will be local. We're going to have a watch party that you guys will be able to, you're invited to attend. I want you to attend.
Okay.
And it's just going to be, you know, consultants and directors. The dates on them would be the 28th and 29th of March, because the replay that we get will be the one from Carlton, Texas. And you can watch it live, but you got to keep in mind that we're 2 hours earlier.
Yeah.
And I want you guys to not have to be Mary Kay Cute at 5:45 in the morning. So, because we're not doing that, but we have the recording will be available to us. And so our friend Trish Lucero and I were talking, and so we're gonna co-host it, and it's gonna be like a Friday after work. So everybody who's got jobs and stuff, it would be evening time for that replay, because they're gonna split it up into two. There's a Friday night and a Saturday day.
Okay.
And Trish and I will figure out exactly how we're gonna manage our time here. But we want to make sure that, you know, you're not up too early on a Saturday, but you still have time to do things on a Saturday that you would be wanting to do. And the Friday night one would be conducive to those of you guys that are working jobs that could get to where we're going. And it's looking like it would probably be in the on the west side of town to northwest side of town, somewhere over there, rather than my house. But we're working on the details on that, so stay tuned. But that's a definitely upcoming event. Now, another upcoming event, which I posted on Facebook, is tomorrow for Valentine's Day. It's the Lori Hogg makeup info, and I'm gonna see if I can find it really fast.
Yeah, I saw that.
I know I posted it.
Yeah, you did.
But it's awesome because you guys are going to be able to participate and invite customers, invite friends. And I'm going to get in here. Find it. It's loading. I'm just going to keep talking to myself. There it is. No, it's not. There it is. Okay. All right, so it's going to be at 5:30 our time.
Yep.
Screen share is up. And it's right there. And it's always so awesome because Lori Hogg is, well, first of all, she's hilarious. And she's also an international makeup artist. That's her, you know, that's how she makes her money. She is a consultant because she likes to get her product at cost. And so she only ever demos with Mary Kay products. So she's going to be showing off the spring products. Consultants can invite as many of your own guests to watch the session too. And I've got all the links and stuff. And then there's also a chunk of time afterwards. It's like the after party where you've got Heidi and some of the other directors. I don't know if Lisa and Sue will be on that. I think, did Sue retire? I know Lisa retired. But it's going to be great because it's like a half hour of, that's not true. It's an hour long of Lori Hogg talking about products and awesome stuff. And there'll be giveaways and stuff. And then there's a half hour prize and possibilities from 8:30 to 9. This is all central time that I'm rattling off here. So it would be 6:30 to 7. Okay. Which I think is awesome. And, you know, we we all jumped on there to be a part of it. So I want you guys to make sure that you are able to be a part of it if your schedule allows. They're not going to record it because she gets paid to do this, and if we record it, then she wouldn't have to do it anymore. It's being smart. So yeah, so she's got that going on, and she's amazing. And then there's another one that's coming up in April that's just like a bunch of giveaways. It's Kristen Sharp and Brittany Jenks, national sales directors, and it's a YouTube guest event, and it's so stinking fun. It's $10 to enroll yourself, and you can invite all your customers to watch, and then they do giveaways. They register, so they're in the giveaway, loot of things, and they have like just unbelievable prizes, like Stanley Cups and cappuccino makers and just all kinds of fun stuff. It's a hoot. Cool. Excellent. You guys are such well-behaved people here. So quiet. I don't know what to do. But those are the upcoming events. This Saturday, I'm not available for our Mocha Moose Madness, but the following Saturday I am. So if you're looking to lock down guests, the 22nd is our next Mocha Moose time at my house, and it'll be fun. I thought about just making a bunch of chocolate pudding.
Oh, that sounds good.
Just flinging it at people. Here's your Mocha Moose. No, I'll have them in little cups. It'll be fine. Put some whipped cream.
That's how you get kicked out of the lunchroom.
Right?
That is how you get kicked out of the lunchroom. You're right.
Yeah.
No flinging pudding, people. It's true. And so that's going to be going on at 1 o'clock on the 22nd. And because of the Lori Hogg event on Thursday, we're not going to worry about Dream Sessions and Peek into Pink, because that opportunity is going to be in there with Lori Hogg.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you guys have someone that couldn't get on with Lori that you're like, oh, you got to talk to her tonight, then we'll make sure we do that. Okay. So that's kind of sets us up for all the madness. Next week will be our normal Monday, take off your face and come on and wash your face with us. It'll be fun. 8 o'clock on Monday. Tuesday will be the mascara madness. Thursday will be Peek into Pink. Now I can't remember what day of the week. I mean, I know what day of the week it is. Tomorrow, the 20th. Yes. On the 20th. And then the 22nd will be our Mocha Moose makeover fun. Okay. That should work out pretty well. Now, here's your training. Here it is. Here it is. What I want you to do is I want you to look at your schedule for the next 2 weeks, because we're not even to the halfway point of February yet. We're still in the front half.
Yeah.
And I want to challenge you to find openings where you could hold appointments either online, either through Facebook Live, through virtual, through Zoom, through Meeting, however you're going to do it, or in person. I want you to figure out where those places might be. How many of them do you have? Is it, at 6:30 when we have our meeting? Great. Write that in. So there's 2 there. There's one next week and the one after. Is it on a Saturday with Mocha Moose? Great. Throw that one in there. Is it you've got time at lunchtime to do something with somebody in the break room? Put that in there. Figure out how many. And then once you have that figured out, I want you to text me. This is how many appointment spots I have between tomorrow and February 28th. Okay. And then you're going to hit the ball to me and tell me that that's what you've got. Because we're talking time management. Because if we're really seriously trying to figure out how we can maximize our business, I have found, and from personal experience too, I get the most done when I have the least amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm overflowing with time, that's a bad thing for me. I think I get paralyzed, like just paralyzed from thinking, well, seriously. But when I have a full schedule of crazy to do, and some of it's fun crazy, it's still crazy. If I'm working with oboe kids, or I'm at a school visiting, or I've got appointments I have to go do, whatever. If I'm looking at a schedule going, okay, how am I going to work my Mary Kay? How am I going to do that Tammy Craig 4-hour plan in my day? What am I going to do? Where am I going to put it? You can break it apart. Nobody says that you have to work it nonstop. Okay? Nobody says that. And you can do it while you're sitting on the couch. You can do it when you're in the bathroom. You can do it lots of different ways. One of my favorite appointments I ever held was a facial between me coming home from school and having to go back to school to conduct the musical. Because I had 45 minutes and I needed to get a face in because I was in a race to get 50 faces in that month. And so it was like that, we shoved that in there. Normally I would have looked at that and went, well, I don't know if I can do that. That's not enough time. But think of how efficient we are with our time.
Mm.
We just talked about all those foundation products and we gave some pretty good detail, you guys. And we did that in less than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's what it's going to be, is what's the appointment that I'm offering. That's going to be the next step that I throw at you. Don't be scared, but it's going to be find the nooks, find the spots. And then it's going to be, okay, great. If you've got 4 this week and 4 next week, great. That's 8 appointments we can fill up. Holy crap. Could you imagine if you could get 8 to 32 to 40 faces in just 2 weeks? But it can happen. And so that's what I want you to do, is look at it. Plus, if you have goals that you set back in July, this is not the time to go, oh, well, I'll just wait till next July to set new goals, because you can catch up. And we joke around that the last 3 months of the seminar year is really when people work.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really. I mean, people are working all year long, but it's like, why is it that they just have to go full throttle, guns blazing in April, May, and June, where if we would just be steady all the whole way, there'd be a little bit less stress going on in people's worlds, And I'm guilty as charged many times, because we'll be going along and all of a sudden be like, I think I could change that goal and make it bigger. And all of a sudden I make the goal bigger and I go, oh, booger snots, we got to go. And it's silly, but fun at the same time. But what I want you to do is think of, what did you make your goal poster look like? What did you have on there? What did you want to get done by the end of March? What did you want to get done by the end of the quarter? What did you want to get done by the end of this month? And the time management piece, I have to just remind everybody that busy people find a way. And when somebody else tells you they're busy, it's not a competition, because in their mind, they are. Even if you're sitting here going, really? I know what you do. You're not that busy, but you can't do that, because in their mind, they are busy. Right. Mm-hmm. And if you're busier, that doesn't make anything other than maybe you need to, slow down for a second and take care of you for a minute, because I would get so frustrated over people that would say they were too busy. And I was going, what do you do? But then I think about it, and it really is, everybody's got their own definition of what busy is. Mm-hmm. And so what you can say is, when they say they're too busy, because that's usually an objection, right? Well, the good news is I can do this in 15 minutes. Let's time me. And then all of a sudden you got to practice a little bit and make sure you can do it in less than 15 minutes, Or if it's a 5-minute or just a quick facial in the bathroom on their hand, how fast does that take? No time flat. You can do that in 5 minutes and say, okay, here's the survey. How's your hand feel? Here are my specials. What do you want to take home with you? It's that kind of just easy. If somebody tells you they're broke, awesome. Let's get some friends together so you can get some product for free. We can do it in less than an hour and a half. And if you're panicked about how to do it in an hour and a half, you call me and I'll come and do it with you. And it'll be done in an hour and a half, door to door. Because I go into turbo mode a little bit. And I channel my inner teacher because that's what we do. And I'm happy to do it because I want you guys to feel empowered. I want you to know without a shadow of a doubt that this is the best thing out there. Other companies come and go. This is still here, and it's still here for a reason, and it's not going anywhere. And they want us to succeed. Mary Kay is giving us all of these things to help us succeed, all these challenges, all these tools, which sometimes I think can be paralyzing because they give us so much. But National Sales Director Emeritus Cindy Williams, one of her favorite sayings that I just love is, simplify and you will simply fly.
Mm.
And that is so true. Don't overcomplicate. We're bringing it down to just, yes, when we're doing color matching and season matching, that's a totally different event. We're talking just nuts and bolts. Is it skincare? Is it glamour? Is it foundation matching? Is it a glass, like skin like glass session that they're now calling it instead of a hydra session? They've changed it to skin like glass like skin. I don't know. We're going to use a lot of facial peel. That's all I can tell you for that appointment. We're going to be just using tons of facial peel. But that's what I want you guys to see is just how powerful you can be in short periods of time. Okay? Any big burning questions for me? Okay. Because here's what I know. Every single one of you can do it. And I know that because I did it. And there's nothing that I did that was so remarkable that everybody's like, ooh, the Danny McCracken way. I didn't come up with a 4-hour plan. I didn't come up with, executive gift services. I didn't come up with, I came up with certain things like adopt a grandparent to streamline it so people could sell tons and tons. But that's not this. And I really want you to be empowered knowing that you can do it too. And I know you can. And with that, I'm going to let you go have a great rest of your day.
Okay.
Okay, my friends.
Thank you so much.